Hello, hello, welcome. Today we're going to be, as you can see right here, opening up this TMNT Turtle Power Commander deck. I gotta get a stand, a better stand for overhead shots like this because my camera is too short, or it's too short here, and I can't get a good angle or spot. Like I don't know. So I'm sorry. Like this is kind of like the best I can do right now. I'm gonna try to get one of those overhead stand things to be able to do this more in the future because I do want to do other things, opens, and even some building, rather deck building or pre-con or other product building stuff, and that's just a little mystery I'm gonna leave for the future. But yeah, right now I think that's all. Let me just a second. Let me adjust something. I think that's fine right there. Yeah, welcome. We're gonna open this up. I like TMNT. TMNT is probably one of my favorite IPs. It's it's just out there. It is also one of the most partnered IP out there. I say one of because I'm not sure if it is the most of it because you see TMNT in like everything. They partner up with like almost every IP. They partnered up with the last thing that I remember them partnering up with was with Raid Shadow Legends and Hello Kitty. If just a second, let me see here. Like one of these, like one of these. They partner up with everything, so, and then yeah, like one of these things. Like they partner up with everything, and Hello Kitty partners up with a lot of things too. Because Hello Kitty, last what is it? Last I heard, last time I saw them partner up with an IP was with the Yu-Gi-Oh. So they had Hello Kitty characters as dressed up as Yu-Gi-Oh other characters. So yeah, they all overlap. TMNT does its own thing like this too, and it does seem to be uh, getting into Magic. So since TMNT is into Magic now, we might as well embrace it because we can hate on as much as we want. I do like the thing is just like Spider-Man. I don't actually think TMNT fits the Magic universe, right? It's just not one of those things that can fit, but it exists. And honestly, I'm gonna like I only have the one, so I'm gonna open it and try to enjoy TMNT and Magic. Hopefully, they don't keep ruining shit like this. Not ruining, but they don't keep doing this stuff in the future because it can get stale. When you got too much of one thing, you then it's less special. If they made a TMNT thing one off years ago and it wasn't like this, like it is now, then this would be great. I think this would be great. I don't like Raph's mask. I don't understand why they chose to go with this. Keep it like everybody else. Like do it everybody else. Like I don't understand why they kept had his different. I don't even know if it was a popular mask thing version of his. But yeah, my favorite TMNT here is Leonardo. Let me know what yours is, and we're gonna get into opening this right now. So yeah, you can see here turtle power. It's a little blurry because I'm too close, but yeah, let's open this baby up. Oh, uh-oh. I'm ruining it. I kind of want to save the box. There we go. They don't make it very they don't make it very good quality to just rip it off like it used to be. Like see what I mean? Okay, wow. Yeah. Wow. Come on, wizards. Oh my god, this is terrible. That was terrible. All right, we have our Commnader deck here. We have our little brochure thing, and then we have our deck box. Oh, okay. And that's it. That's all we get. That's all it is. Yeah. Let's see. What is happening here? All right. This. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to get the stand because. So we got our deck box here. I think it's okay. It looks nice. It's fine. Nothing special, but the artwork is okay. And then the top is just that. So we gotta put this over here. We got the brochure stuff, plus the artwork. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep this deck strictly TMNT themed. Hopefully I can upgrade it with other TMNT cards and not add it as not have as many magic in-universe cards, because I want to make this a TMNT like exclusive deck, kind of like that. If I can't be helped that I add a few cards that really do help it and stuff that makes it more coherent, I will do it, but I'm not going to be ridiculous with it and add like Ristic Study or Smothering Tithe or Smothering Tithe. No. I'm not going to do that. All right. But yeah. You get some token counters, +1 counters, and Splinter artwork. It's whatever. Find your local event. If you want to scan this, nope, it can't. Okay, too close. Never mind. All right. Wow, it just landed right there. All right. That's the deck right there. We're gonna open that. I want to test it out on my next game nights episode. Not that. Oh God, I need sleep. On my next game nights gameplay with buddies, like game nights with friends, you know, the regular that we have, because we all have friends, right? Anyways, yeah, so we have Leonardo here. If only, there we go. That's a little better. I think that's better. All right. Okay. This is the face commander I'm going to use. I'm going to use him and partner him with, I think, because I've seen some other openings of this, and I think what looks better is Leonardo with Michelangelo. But yeah, let's take a look here. What does he do? 4 mana, 3/3 mutant ninja turtle. And whenever a token you control enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once each turn. Okay, I like that. I do like that they made that once each turn clause, because this could get really broken really fast. You know, people know how to abuse deck building or abuse cards. Woolberg, creatures you control gain menace, trample, lifelink until end of turn. All right. I don't think we're ever going to use that, but we use it for the colors, and it's there for actually as a bonus if we are able to use it, right? So it's okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, let me put this in a sleeve, because I do want to sleeve this up. Let's see. I'm going to have some sleeves here. I need to get more penny sleeves. All right. Yeah, so I like the artwork for him. I think this is really nice. Artwork's pretty cool. I think the foiling's okay too. I like that they added a full art foil, because usually they just add like the regular foil, right? So I like that they added this extended art, full art type of foiling, or like as the face commander. We're gonna put him right here, so we know what the commander is. I'm gonna go over some of these and then decide which style I want to build. Next we have Donatello, the brains. That's nice. I mean, he's 3 mana, 2/4. I don't think he's gonna be one I'm gonna remove or anything like that from this deck. Obviously, I'm gonna have to cut some stuff to add other stuff to to make the deck more coherent, I guess. Just but yeah, let's see. So we have, it's a 2/4 Mutant Ninja Turtle. Whenever one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a mutagen token are created instead. So he just gets an extra mutagen token, which lets us buff our stuff. Not bad. For a second, if you look at it like without paying any attention, really, like you're not focused on it, it looks like he has a purple mohawk or something like that over here. Like that's what it looked like to me for a second. But yeah, so we have that, and then just a second, let me check. I'm gonna sleeve him up as well, so we can save the foily boys. All right, then we have Splinter. All right, Splinter the Mentor. Whenever Splinter or another known token creature you control leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. So I guess we're gonna focus on the mutagen stuff. Just make tokens is pretty much all I am. It's pretty much all I am thinking that we're gonna do here. So we're gonna sleeve all the foil ones up. Next we have Raph. Raph the Muscle. Alright, we have a 4/4 Mutant Ninja Turtle double. All damage that creatures you control with counters on them would deal. Raphael enters to create a mutagen token. Okay, so all of them just like do something that make mutagen tokens, and then you do stuff with the mutagen tokens. Alright. Michelangelo, the heart. We have him at the beginning of your second main phase. If you attack this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and create a food token. So you give a creature +1/+1 and make a food token. Yeah, seems good. We did, if you've seen the shorts, where I think one of them, where we opened up the Michelangelo, another Michelangelo. So I think we're gonna add that to this deck. Then we have Heroes in a Half Shell. I don't like this whatever this is that they're doing, where they're putting like multiple creatures on one card and calling it a single creature. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of it. That's just me, but I'm not a fan of it. But we're gonna keep it because it is on theme. 5 mana, Wilburg, 5/5. Mutant Ninja Turtles, could have been a 4/4, I guess. Flying, wow. Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Haste. Pretty good for a 5/5. Whenever one or more mutants, ninjas, and or turtles you control deal combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on each of those creatures and draw a card. Wow. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I'm just going to keep this in the deck. So we're gonna put this one, sleeve it up. And then we have the regular bulk stuff. Not bulk, but like just the regular stuff. Continue. Continues a magic card. So 2 mana, instant, Choose up to 4 target creature cards from your graveyard that were put there from the battlefield this turn. Return them to the 4. So if you, yeah, get your Ninja Turtles back. I think that's okay. For two mana, you get. For 2 mana, you get 4 creatures back. Somebody board wipe. This is good in any deck. This is really good in any deck. I think you can use this in like pretty much anything. Anything that has white. Up to 4 target creature cards from your graveyard that were put there this turn. Return them to. Yeah, I like this a lot. I don't. This is going to be a good... I'm going to make this prediction. This is going to be a really good card in Commander. This is going to be a huge card. Somebody gets rid of your one big dude that you're like, I need this card to win, or your commander. You're like, okay, I'll continue. Endless Foot Assault. All right, we have a 3 mana enchantment with squad for 0 or 1 in white. So as additional caster cast a spell, pay 1 in white any number of times. When the enchantment enters, create that many tokens that are copies of it. Okay, so copies of this. Whenever you attack, for each opponent, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. This could be gross. You can pay 5 mana, get an additional 1. You make 2 for each opponent that you're attacking. You make 2 black 1/1 ninja tokens that's tapped and attacking. I think this is okay. I don't know if it's going to be broken. I don't think so. I think it's going to be decent. For this deck, we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna keep that in there. April O'Neil. April O'Neil that doesn't really look like April O'Neil. Like, let's be honest. She's wearing similar clothes, but it doesn't really look like her. Whenever mutant, ninja, or turtle you control enters, investigate. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Partner with character select. So she can also partner with them, huh? That's pretty cool, I think, maybe. Let me know if you have one of these and what are your partner, what's it called? Combinations. What is your partner combinations for this? Because is April O'Neil good here? Live on the scene? I don't know. Is she a good partner for any of the turtles? Like, the thing is, there's so many here. You can partner. There's so many combinations that you could do here. Maybe she can partner with Donnie or Mikey, and like, I don't know. All right, that fell out of my hand. But yeah, I think that's okay. Then we have, what is this? Baxter Fly in the Ointment. Fly in the Ointment? Really? Am I reading this wrong? It's kind of weird. But yeah, we have whenever Baxter enters or attacks each creature you control with a counter on it, gains flying until end of turn. So now you just give all your turtles flying. You give them flying, and whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Baxter. So he gives himself flying as well. He gives your turtles evasion. Just I think he's just overall decent with like mid-rangey type of play. You just keep it keeps pushing the deck. So it keeps it resilient. Here comes a new hero. We have a lot to go through here, minus the basic lands, so we're going to try to go through them a little bit faster. X2 blue for a sorcery. Target player draws X cards. Create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target creature with mana value X or less. It's okay. You can't really copy your commander or your turtles because they'll just die. It's like the legend rule. But at least you draw X. I don't know if the draw X is kind of... I'm not sure. We're going to look at the mana base and see if that's even worth it because I don't know. I don't know if this is worth the draw. We have Irma, part-time mutant, at the beginning of combat on your turn. Irma becomes a copy of up to 1 other target creature you control, except her name is Irma, part-time mutant. She has this ability, then put a +1/+1 counter on her. Alright, at the beginning of combat on your turn. Yep. So she can just become another copy of any of your other things, double up your effects and stuff like that. Krang, the all-powerful, sure, for 5 mana, 3/3. If a player drawing a card causes a triggered ability or permanent you control to trigger it, it does it additional time. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. All right, that's fine. Ray Fillet. Sure. All right. 0/2 flying evolve fish mutant for 3. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. I think this is fine for Commander. For fun, I think this is fine. Then we have Bebop, Skull, and Crossbones. 2 mana, 2/1. We're gonna keep it on theme, and it's a 2/1 Death Toucher. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw X cards, where X is the number of counters on Bebop. If you do, you lose X life. I am not sure how I feel about this because of that lose X life, but we're gonna keep that. Dimension X Pizzasaur. What the fuck? Is this a real thing? Was this a thing in TMNT? Can anybody let me know? Is this a real thing? I don't ever remember this type of creature or anything like this in the series. So if you know what this is from, let me know. Like which season, which TMNT adaptation. This is the first time I've ever seen this. A Pizzasaur? It's a little too on the nose for the like turtles. I don't get it. When this creature enters, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature for 4 mana, and that's a 2/1 food alien mutant. Sure. When you do, destroy up to 1 target creature with mana value less than or equal to the number of counters among permanents you control. Okay. Sacrifice this creature, you gain 3 life, and each opponent loses 3 life. It's okay. We're gonna go a little bit quicker over this, I think. Yeah. So we have Foot Chopper, 2 mana artifact equipment. When it enters, create a 1/1 Black Ninja creature token, then attach it to it. So it's like the Final Fantasy equipment stuff to make a dude. Equipped creature has flying. That's pretty cool. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, draw cards equal to its power. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. I think game over here is 5 mana sorcery, costs 2 less to cast if a player's life total is less than or equal to half their life total. Okay, late game it makes it 3 mana casting thing. Sure. Destroy all creatures. It's a board wipe. Ooh. Rat King, Pale Piper, 4 mana 3/3 with menace. Whenever Rat King or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, create a 1/1 rat creature token. So if opponent board wipes, you make the rats so your decks can be persistent. Shredder, Shadow Master. All right, 5 mana 5/5 for a ninja human ninja. Whenever Shredder attacks a player, for each opponent. For each other opponent, create a token that's a copy of Shred. Oh, tapped and attacking that player, except it isn't legendary. Sacrifice the token. End of the combat. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of like a interesting shadow clone jutsu type of thing, where they go and attack and then they disappear. This is a very on-theme ninja thing. I will add this here. I will keep this here because I think it's just cool. Whenever Shredder deals combat damage to a player, that player loses half their life rounded up. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Just give them invasion somehow, or flying. Swift Demise. Yeah. Deals 1 damage to target creature. Then destroy each creature you don't control that was dealt damage this turn. Or yeah. That's what? Wait, is this what? Is this nuts? 3 mana, 1 damage to target creature. Okay, so you can ping a. Then destroy each creature you don't control that was dealt damage this turn. So you get rid of one thing for sure, but for 3 mana. But if you attacked somebody and they blocked some stuff and they survived, this is kind of a pseudo board wipe. It's a removal, but also pseudo board wipe. I think this is secretly good. I think this is better than it reads. I think this is actually better than it reads. Casey Jones, Back Alley Brute, 4/2 forecasting human berserker. Menace. When Casey Jones attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. Whenever you put one or more +1 counters on a creature you control, Casey Jones deals that much damage to target opponent. It's similar to Vincent from Final Fantasy. That's what it's giving me, a similar vibe. Electric Seaweed. Alright, 4 mana, 0/4 Plant Wall, Defender Haste. When this creature enters until end of turn, whenever another creature dies, this creature deals 1 damage to each non-wall. I don't really care about this. I think that this will be a card I'm going to take out. I don't really give a rat's behind about this card. Fast Forward. Alright, Fast Forward costs 1 less for each opponent you attack this turn. Goad all creatures your opponents control. That's funny. So if you attack 3 points, this could cost 2. Because you can just send small things. Send like little 1/1s, your little foot soldier stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Just send little dudes, and then they just get like goaded for all their creatures. Shell Shock. Shell Shock is interesting. X red. For each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature that player controls. It deals X damage to each of those creatures. You create a mutagen token for each creature dealt damage this way. Interesting. For each opponent, choose up to 1 target creature that player controls. So you choose up to 3, right? 3. If you want to create, so you can kind of. This is neat. This is like a pseudo modal spell, because it's instant speed. You can pick off 3 of your opponent's things. You don't even have to pick off your opponent's thing. You can just pay 1 and X, and then, or even 1 maybe, just a 1 red, deal no damage. But oh no, you have to deal damage because it says okay. So you just pay 2. Deal 1 damage to 1 creature on each opponent, and then you make 3 mutagen tokens. Very interesting. Special move, 2 and a red, instant, modal spell, kick 2, choose 2, jump kick, destroy target artifact, dash attack. I see. Put 2+1 counters on target attacking or blocking creatures you control. Foot Toss. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to any other target. Sacrifice it. Then we have what is this? Tempestra, Dame of Games. 2 casting 1/3. Okay. 3 mana, sacrifice an artifact, create a token as copy of another target creature you control. Oh, that's not bad. Except it isn't legendary. It gains haste, sacrifice at beginning. I think this is fine. 3 mana, make one of your big dudes, make a second big dude or something, or value guy. This is nice. Toka and Razar. These are the TMNT movie 2, like Bebop and Rocksteady knockoffs, right? Turtle Wolf Mutant, 3/3 first striker. Whenever another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, put a +1 counter on them and create a treasure token. Okay. It only does it once per turn. Yeah, don't want to abuse it. High score, 3 mana enchantment. Whenever 1 more counters would be put on a creature you control, that many +1. So it's a 3 mana. It's kind of like an expensive Hardened Scales. That's kind of what it is. What this is. Expensive Hardened Scales. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power. Almost makes the 3 mana worth it, I think, because you draw a card and it's an ongoing thing. I think it's okay. Leatherhead Iron Gator, 7 mana, 5/5. I think we're gonna take this out. Trample Haste. Ooh. Whenever he attacks, put 2+1 counters on each creature you control. You know what? That's gonna be debatable. I don't know if I'm gonna take that out now. That's pretty good. It's just the high cast is kind of. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the mana base is like in this deck either, so it's hard to say. But that might be one we're gonna take out. I'm gonna put it with the Electric Seaweed. Level up, 2 mana, enchant creature. When this enters, put a +1/+1 counter on on enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has whenever this creature attacks, double the number of counters on it. Then if it has 10 more, going to draw a card. Whoa, it's a Mossborn Hydra scale. No. Hold on. Which one of the Hydras? There's many Hydras, but it's a Hydra-like effect. Colonian Hydra. It's like a Colonian Hydra that lets you draw a card. Ninja Pizza, 3 mana. Foods you control have sacrificed this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your second main phase, create a food token. Okay. So, yeah. Rocksteady. We already had Bebop, right? We did have Bebop. Rocksteady Mutant Marauder. Why is he a pirate? What? Why is he a pirate? This must be something I haven't seen from the show comics. I'm not sure now. Yeah, he's a 3-casting 3/3 Rhino Mutant with partner with Bebop, Skull, and Crossbones. Yeah, so we did see that one. Actually, it's funny. You could actually build a deck around them because they're partners. Yeah. But yeah, this one you searches for the other and trample whenever another non-token creature you control enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. Super combo, 2 mana sorcery for replicate 2, and then target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature and opponent controls. I don't know if I care about that. We'll see. It depends on how many stuff we have. Hey, welcome, screenwriter written. You're just starting. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me, because I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure where that one was from. I also didn't play the old video games. I think I played like 2, like one of them a long time ago, but I never played like very far into it. And you're just starting collecting. Welcome to the show, or well, to the channel, and welcome to the game. I want to make a joke and say welcome to spending a lot of money on a hobby, but almost every hobby is like that, man. It's nuts. But yeah, I'm opening the deck. And just going over it, seeing what's inside, and then I'm gonna do like upgrades to it later, and then share what the upgrades are. But for now, we're just gonna open this and see what's inside, and you can decide if you want one yourself. What brought you into Magic? But for now, we have double jump and fly kick. So you pick one of these. Put a fly counter on target creature you control. That is really good for 2 mana, actually. I like that. 2 mana, put a fly counter on it, on a creature. Leonardo? Dude, we put a fly counter on this guy, or Michelangelo, and that's really, like, yeah, we keep this in here. Until end of turn, it has base power, toughness 5/5. Okay, that buffs both of them a little bit. And if they, yeah, I think that's fine. Actually, that's pretty good. And then we have flying kick. 2 mana, instant, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target. So you can choose, depending on what stage of the game you're at, if you want to be aggressive and attacking, or if you will need to remove something. So this is good for that. This is really good for that. I like that. Arcade Cabinet. 3 mana artifact. When this artifact enters, put a +1 counter on each of up to 4 target creatures. 3 mana, put probably 3 +1/+1 counters on stuff. Not bad. Sacrifice a token, double the number of counters on target creature. Bro, this puts counters, and then for 2 mana, you can sacrifice a mutagen token to put double the number of counters on a target creature. That's huge. Oh, I need to stop hitting the mic here. I think it's pretty good. 4 mana, Big Mother Mouser. 0/0 enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever this creature attacks, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. So it just gets. It's a Hydra. It's a weird little mouse Hydra. When this creature dies, create a number of 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature tokens equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on this creature. I think that's fine. When it dies, it spews a bunch of small dudes. Coin of Mastery, 4 mana for an artifact. Each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter for each mana from what? With an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each mana from an artifact source spent to cast it. Oh, sheesh! So if we have like Soul Ring and stuff like that, Arcane Signet, stuff like that, we use Soul Ring and Arcane Signet, we can put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature. I think it's pretty cool. It is 4 mana. This is, and then you also just tap it to create a treasure token. So it just also ramps you a little bit. Exploding Barrel. I don't know if I care about that. 3 mana. Add 1 mana of any color for 3 mana. Put a pressure counter on. No. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this one. I'm gonna remove that one. I don't like that one. Mole Module. 5 mana, 6/6 vehicle. Ugh, I don't know. Vehicle deals combat damage to player, mill 4 cards, and we put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield. Jesus Christ, do we want? I mean, we can't cut too many things, but we're gonna. That's pretty good, I think. It's okay. 2 mana, 2/1, good card. Is this the one I'm thinking about? I think so. Enter tapped, add 1 mana of any colors. Command. Okay, so it's a slightly worse command tower. I think this is pretty good. This is an underrated card. If people aren't looking at this card, I think they should be. This is an underrated card. If people aren't looking at this card, I think they should be. This is really good. I think there's going to be a really good card in the future. I mean, I say future, but it's good now. Vanquish the Horde. Oh, there's a reprint, but it's on TMNT. Alright, cost 1 less to cast each creature on the battlefield. I like Vanquish the Horde. It's a 2 mana board wipe. That's really what it is. If you're playing Blasphemous Act, you play this too. Like, this is just really good. Wave Goodbye. Yeah, the puns have started, unless I missed some. Return each creature without a +1/+1 counter on it to its owner's hand. That's pretty cool. Blasphemous Act. Speaking of which, if you're running Blasphemous Act, you're running the other one. But this is a nice artwork. Nice little 13 damage to everyone. 5 mana, 2/2 ooze. Whenever this creature enters, create a 2/2 ooze creature token at the beginning of your end step. Put a +1/+1 counter on each ooze you control. Whenever this creature enters, create a 2/2 ooze. So you make another ooze when this enters. And then for 4 mana, you can make an. I don't know if we care about that. I don't think we care about oozes. So this is going to be something we remove. But if I'm going to build an ooze deck, this is really good. This is a pretty decent card, but not something I want to play in a TMNT deck. I think we're going to take this one out as well, and then we're going to add it to maybe a future ooze deck build. Yeah. All right, we have Slash Clone, which is a Steelbane Hydra skin. It's pretty self-explanatory. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, so it's X and green. And then remove a counter from it, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. I don't know if we keep this either, but we'll see. Because we want to keep it as close to TMNT themed as possible. So we'll see what happens. Heralds of the Shredder. Vigor reprint, reskin. That's really nice. This is a really good card. This is a card that we keep. This is just nuts. This is a nuts card. Aggro Amalgam. This is what? Voracious Hydra. X/2/2 or X green. Enters with X +1 counter. Enters. Choose one double number of counters on this creature. This creature fights target creature. It's okay. It's whatever. I don't really know if I care about it too much. Assassin's Trophy. Nice removal. We're a Corpsejack Menace. Humongous Fungus. Sure. 4 mana, 4/4. One more. Put on a creature. Put twice as many. So you double your counters that you put on stuff. Chromatic Lantern. I don't know, man. And then we have some lands. Cinderglade, City of Brass. That's, you know what, that's really good. Exotic Orchard, Fable Passage, Grand Coliseum, Hinterland Harbor. Oh my god, we have like a Rain Slicked Copse. We have a Rootbound Crag. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff here. Smoldering Marsh, Sodden, Verdure. I don't know, I can't pronounce that. Spire Garden, Sunken Hollow, yeah, Stadium, Fen, and then that's the non-basic land stuff, I guess. Then we have Lita. We have Little Alita. 2-mana 2/1 Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know this character. I've only watched. I think I've watched most of the 1990s animated series and the live action 90s movies, all three of them, and then maybe is it 2004? And then I don't remember anything, but I don't remember anything about this one. I don't even know where it's from. Yeah, Mutant Ninja Turtle. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that has been chosen this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it, or create a food token, or scry one. Okay. Mona Lisa, Reach, gives you mana where X is her power. Lessons from Life. Alright, 2 green blue. Just a second. 2 green blue, draw 3 cards, you can put a land from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. This is Spiral Growth or something like that, similar. That looks like a Spiral Growth. Everything Pizza. What? Is that a... Are those pills on pizza? What is that? Jelly beans? If those are jelly beans, those look like pills, and I don't know if that's a good message. That Ninja Turtles are eating some drugs on their pizza. Escape Tunnel, that's nice. Turtle Lair, yeah, that's pretty good. Turtle Lair is nice. Marauding Mutagen, Acidic Slime, okay. I think we take this out. We don't need this in the deck, but depending on what we draw or from our play boosters and stuff like that to add to the deck, we'll see. But because we want to keep it as close as possible to having all the cards TMNT themed. Cultivate, nice. Harmonize, not bad. Arcane Signet, oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And then we have Soul Ring. Of course, the Soul Ring's going to be a pizza. Why not? Ash Baron, I think we'll take this out. Command Tower, okay. Evolving Wilds. Path of Ancestry, I'm going to take that out too. I don't like the Path of Ancestry very much. Thriving Grove. Thriving Isle. Thriving Moor. Vibrant Cityscape. And then we have Basic Lands 4 days. And then we have our tokens. Alright. We have our tokens. There's a mutagen and... Alright. Let's see, the backside. The backside also have some stuff. Yeah. And that's the tokens. I think overall, I like the deck. I think it's fun. I think it looks fun. It's just themed. Let's see how... We're going to see how we're going to... Not break it. I want to make it fun. I want to make it like a bracket 3 fun, you know, where people can't really whine about, oh, that's too broken or good, but it's fun to play and it doesn't feel slow or something. So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of upgrades I'm gonna make to this. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna do that another time, but this was just to see what's in the deck and what just to see what's inside, and maybe you're also picking up one yourself. If you are, let me know what your combinations are with these. Yeah, are you which combination do you like the best? Which ones you're like, are you doing? Are you getting this deck? And if you are, yeah, let me know how you built it. Let me see here. Yeah, because all these are Neil that can partner up with them. So let me know if that's something you're doing with your Commnader deck. Yeah. So that'll be it for now. I will see you guys in the next one, and hopefully you join on the upgraded version of this. So we'll see what happens. All right.